Welcome everyone. It's your girl Zangoma, aka the Dope Healer Dealing Hope. And I actually recorded this message or these messages yesterday. But I kept getting like disrupted. So I just felt like, you know what? Let me just do a clean take. And I also feel like there's probably reason as to why there were so many like distractions and interruptions. So just gonna get straight into it. I'm doing post lunar eclipse messages for all 12 signs. Remember, just because the eclipse happened on that day where the intense energy was happening and culminating doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. It's far from over, baby, because this energy is building up and it's going to be playing out in our lives for the next 6 months. Right. Let's just jump straight into everything. Starting with Aries. Let me just clear up my space here. Aries, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you, angels, ancestors, God. Messages. Help me deliver messages clearly for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Messages for their highest good. Okay, Aries. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Yo. Aries. There's a sense here of feeling trapped. Maybe I'm actually feeling like it's a feeling trapped because like self-imposed limitations, like negative self-talk, just limiting beliefs, that sort of thing. And there's a huge call for you to be opening up to your intuition, my lovely Aries, because this is a very, 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 very important season for you guys that you guys are moving into. Not just because of the eclipse, but really because of the Saturn Neptune conjunction that's going to be in your sign, or that is already in your sign. And that energy is going to be working with you for 3 to 14 years, pertaining to just Saturn and Neptune respectively. So Neptune is a planet that rules our intuition, or helps us sort of like tap more into our intuition. It's not like the moon though. However, it is, I would say, a higher vibration of moon energy. And that's just what I'm sensing here for your reading, my lovely Aries. There's really a need to let go of the self-imposed limiting beliefs. I don't know why that sounds so funny. Like, am I self-imposed? Yeah, self-imposed limiting beliefs, my lovely Aries. I'm sensing there's a sort of like a writing project or something that you're publishing or could be publishing, or maybe you work in that sort of field, like marketing, anything that's got to do with communication, writing. I'm feeling a sense of a blockage, and the blockage is really what spirit is indicating here. It's can be overcome by just sort of looking at things from a different perspective. It may be just how you're approaching things, right? um yeah, because if you're going to continue to be in or allow yourself, to feel like, oh, I can't do this, oh no, I've been, just banging your head against the wall because you're going about this in the same way. But our old keys are not going to open you doors, baby. They're not. They just simply fucking won't. Okay. Messages for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, post lunar messages. Oh, you got your own card. Obviously, bruv. Says here, be bold and make the first move. You literally got your own energy here. It's time to take action. It's time to take action on what? Quite literally moving forward. Like I said, all keys are not going to open new doors. So you need to use this Pisces Mercury retrograde, I'd say, really to get clear, receive those downloads. You need to get quiet so you can actually receive those downloads, so you can know, oh, actually, like, so okay, this is such a random tidbit, but I think somebody needs to hear it. Einstein used to do this whole thing where like he'd take like actual power naps, right? And in those power naps, so he'd set an intention for him to receive sort of downloads and like solutions as to pertaining to the things that he was working on. Bruv, think you need to do that. Tap into your Einstein energy. Tap into that inner. It sounds funny, but it's actually like you can intend to receive like answers. That's what prayer is also. That's what meditation is. Like you can intend to receive the downloads, the guidance that you need so that you can move forward. But how are you going to do that if you're constantly like, it's loud in here, it's loud, and also you just are like fixated on one way of doing things? No, my lovely Aries. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Post-lunar messages for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Family could be significant here, or just, yeah, tending to things of the home, purifying things of the home, and leave it at that. Music. Use music very intentionally at this time, my lovely Aries, because I believe the answers also and the inspiration can actually come through sound. Just pay attention whenever you're in the car, on the radio, like listening to the radio, or in a supermarket, whatever. Listen, like there's always messages. There's always messages as long as you can like clock it. And it's so funny because I was saying like you need to trust your intuition, because you've got both cards here that are indicative of needing to trust your intuition. But this was actually reversed. So meaning you're not allowing yourself to receive the downloads for some reason, and the way that you're not allowing yourself to receive the downloads is because you're just not getting quiet enough, not getting not getting adequate time to sit, be quiet, reflect. Can't just always be go go go. And again, you bring yourself into harmony. I'm really sensing and can really overcome this lack energy here, these limiting beliefs, by really attuning to your mind as well as your heart, because you actually got the heart card as well, and this is for your mind, again also reversed. So needing to really attune to matters of the heart, so blending those two sort of forces within yourself so that you can receive the downloads that you need to. Okay. Yeah, because you will actually then achieve your goals, quite literally. My daughter drew like a smiley face in the heart there in the sign. Gosh. So yeah, that's messages for you, my lovely Aries. Get rid of the limiting beliefs, like ground yourself, afford yourself the time to get quiet, otherwise you're not going to hear anything. Okay, moving on to Taurus, the Taurus collective. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Taurus collective, messages for their highest good. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to take whatever just fell there. Children could be significant, Taurus, or children are a very big part of your soul contract at this, or children in general. Could be your own, it could be just maybe you work with kids, for example. I don't know. Yeah, there seems to be this is how I'm hearing it. The children in your life at this time, or just the children in your life, are actually very pivotal for your ascension, for your growth, my lovely Taurus. Right? Okay. also like Aries, there's a lack mindset, but the lack mindset actually fell near the card for children, which is interesting. Or so what I'm sensing here, they could be like, please take this trigger warning. There's a layer of sensitivity around this message, and I want to deliver it or honor it with the sensitivity that it requires. I am seeing here perhaps like disputes regarding or surrounding, maybe like I'm seeing like custody, like battles. Maybe it might not be you, but it might be just within your energy. um there's a need here for strategy. There's a need here for strategy, for you to be able to sort of make the best decision, or having the bigger picture in mind. Again, also like Aries, needing to follow or to listen to your intuition a lot more. And then I'm also feeling this card could also be speaking about your own inner child. Your own inner child. Maybe there's longings and passions and dreams that, you know, this inner child of yours has, and you haven't been connecting with that for whatever reason. And by not doing that, you know, it's sort of like you're needing to tap into, this is how I'm hearing it, you're needing to tap into your sort of inner child, or to really pay attention and to nurture, I guess, the children, the inner child with you, in order to fulfill this sort of contract that you have with God, with the universe. Because I really believe here that children are a very big part of your life, or are going to be if they aren't already, or it's really nurturing your own sense of your own inner child. Yeah, you can literally create whatever it is that you want to. However, again, lack mindset will definitely always prevent the best situation from moving forward. Did you see the light there? That was weird. Okay. Messages for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the Lunar Eclipse. Yeah. See, you could definitely have Aries energy in your yeah, and just in your charts. Just hold on, because this card fell. Okay, so it says here, show the world the real you. Again, this could really be that allowing the inner, oh, it's getting warm now, allowing the inner child to really shine through those longings, those dreams. Let it come through. Allow yourself to be playful again, in a way that is actually, it's actually going to be healing. Because if you allow yourself to do that and take action towards nurturing your inner child, nurturing really, like, you know, your connections with children, your own children, and sensing, even if they're not like yours, I really feel like children are going to be a big part of your life in some shape or form. So take actions towards that, because it's actually going to be quite healing for you. Messages for the Taurus collective. Really tend to that inner child. That's like the biggest thing I'm hearing, and that will be able to help you tap into your gifts and whatever it is that you want to pursue. Thank you. Yeah, messages for the Taurus collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse that we had. Ooh, I was feeling the law come up. Yeah, there could be like literally, like I did say, like custody, like legal battles, like, you know. So it says here, the law, it says act with common sense and responsibility. Right. Food. Are you eating well, my lovely Taurus? Are you nourishing your body? Because if you don't, you know, you're gonna be tweaking. Okay, so it says make choices for the highest good of all. So you see, again, there's that whole bigger perspective thing. Bigger perspective, really being able to, I'd say, like I said, just look at, I think I said look at like a bigger perspective a lot of times. But yeah, and definitely there's some sort of legal thing. There's a legal, maybe it's like a court issue. Like I said, I was really feeling like the custody sort of like situation. Could be you, could be your partner, whatever, but like I'm feeling like really needing to act with common sense. Don't get stirred up by, say, like feelings. You really need to. This message is a very sensitive message. I actually don't want to get too much into that, like respectfully. If you want a private reading, you can definitely like handle that. But what I'm sensing here is really just a need to hone in on the relationships that you have with your children, or with your own inner child, and then solidifying your sort of like contract with the universe, what it is that you do, what you're here to do, your purpose. I believe it's a very big part of that. Just needing to be strategic about the things that you're doing. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, rise. It's getting warm, bro. It's getting so warm. But it's also this light in front of me here. Messages for the Gemini collective. Messages for the Gemini. Ooh. Okay. Collective. Thank you, angels. Okay. It's like conflict that was averted. So it's like the dust is settling. My lovely Geminis, the dust is settling in a way. Again, all three, I guess, because we're working with like moon energy, but really needing to be quiet and like be able to receive the messages that you need to. Again, attuning to your intuition. I don't know why I'm hearing take care of your gut health, because again, the gut actually rules your intuition and can actually help you have a better connection, gut mind. Yeah, somebody needs to hear that. Get some probiotics, get some prebiotics, get pre and pro. Just take care of your gut health in general, my lovely Geminis. I'm feeling mental creative blocks. Yeah, it's Mercury retrograde as I'm filming this and during the lunar eclipse. So like quite literally, it's needing to double check what it is that you're writing, double check what it is that you are working on. I'm seeing revisiting of plans. I'm seeing someone, quite literally dust, getting rid of the dust and like taking things down from the drawing board, going back to the drawing board. My bad. But the same drawing board that you were probably using, or having like revisiting specific ideas. I'm feeling, yeah, and that will help you regain your sense of passion here, because there's a King of Roses here in the reverse. I'm sensing like a lack of passion, for whatever reason. I'm believing it's this conflict though that has like been averted, like dust has settled, but it's like still leaving you like in like a kind of Four of Swords energy. Actually, we'll pull like the tarot for you guys just to come. Whoa, literally, like I'm like Four of Swords, like literally contemplation. Thanks, Spirit. Cool. So like, yeah, all is not lost, my lovely Geminis. I believe by being able to tap into, I guess, that healing energy, revisiting certain things will help reignite your passion for life. I'm talking about reigniting your passion, or like revisiting things that you wanted to work on, you were working on. It'll help you get grounded again. Messages for the Gemini, okay, collective. Yeah, you all guys always get your own card. Also, it says here full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. So in that whole thing, ooh, hey, are you guys getting married? I'm joking. Almost. You guys getting into a relationship? You guys dating? What's going on? Don't worry. But yeah, by basically feeding your own passions again, or revisiting certain things that you used to love doing, writing, really, it's going to bring you back into alignment. Like, and when you're aligned, honey, so is everything else, and things just flow to you as they should. Um, Messages for the Gemini collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Ooh, you guys need to switch up your style, I'm feeling. That'll also help. Thank you. Family is also significant. Community, building a sense of community. Yeah, you guys really are going to... It's a very interesting energy here. It's a very, very interesting energy because there's a big sense here on community, fostering relationships. That's what I'm saying. I'm hearing community, but it also does say here community life. Embrace fifth dimensional society. So love, living from a place of love and not living just for the 3D. Okay, this is a very interesting message, my Gemini, but I'm gonna have to respectfully move from that in order to deliver messages for the other signs. But what I'm seeing here is really there's an activation that's happening with you guys, and it's going to be so ethereal. Like, oh gosh, it's not even gonna, like, it's not gonna make sense. Like, you just one day are just gonna wake up and it's like you have the ideas for the next whatever invention type shit. Like, it's really that how can I say, I want to say revolutionary. Yeah, right. You might need to step into your receiving, or no, not receiving, but like your give of yourself, give of your time, your energy, to people, places, and things, that you think are, that you feel called to do that, because that'll also help you receive the downloads. Because when you are open, when you are, giving, you will definitely receive, like, for sure. Moving on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages pertaining to the lunar eclipse we had. Messages for the highest good. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Messages for the Cancer collective. Ooh, Cancer. Activating your gifts, baby. You passionate little crab, you. Hey, I'm seeing this could be your energy, obviously, because y'all are pretty much like a feminine sign, regardless of your gender, or however it is that you identify. But I feel like right now there's a huge activation in your, I want to say, like, your love life. Also, Cancer could be your love life, or it just could be your passions for whatever it is that you do in the world. The things that you're nurturing. Could be a career, could be a family, but I'm seeing here a very huge change in maybe the way you do it, or maybe the things that you choose to focus on. Maybe now you're just like, you know what, let me just nurture this passion project of mine, or let me just go for this relationship. Let's get more messages for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, right? Oh, I didn't even see the birth card chilling here. But it's something that you guys are trying to birth, or trying to come in. Or are you guys preggies? If you are, congratulations. If you're not trying to, hey, make sure you are, on your P's and Q's about preventing that. Okay. Let's see what else. There could be just also like a delay in something that you're trying to birth, but I'm sensing there's a book. There's a book here. Yeah, there's a book. You will probably come across it, or you probably feel like you should read something again. That's so specific. If you're feeling like you should be reading some kind of book, do it, because the healing energy is going to come in. Okay. and perhaps even like it could be like surrounding healing gifts and healing in general. It could be like a book about that, or like you're just expanding your knowledge to more ways of healing, and you'll be definitely overcoming your obstacles, my lovely Cancer. Let's get moon oracle cards for you guys. Messages for the Cancer collective, sun, moon, rising, pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Right, work through your fears, bring love into the situation, take time to breathe out. Okay, and it says here, balance spirituality and practicality. So I think it's also then pretty evident or clear here, my lovely Cancer, because just like we had here the need for healing, and you know, there's like a bit of like a disruption, like energy that will force you to take stock of maybe things that you thought were okay but they're not, you know. I'm sensing like connections. It could be romantic, it could be family. Sorry. Woo. Take time to breathe out. See how I'm getting really tired. Like, you guys need to rest, and perhaps like I'm getting like delegate the responsibility where you need to, so you can make room to do the things that you need to do. But I think because like don't take on too much at this time. That's why I'm saying like at this time maybe you feel like shucks, there's just too much on my plate, you know. But tell and communicate with, you know, your loved ones, like, hey, look, you know what, I'm trying to handle this, so I actually need support in this way or whatever. Yeah, because you guys definitely need to be able to do the things that you need to do, handle your business, but don't overwork yourself. Don't avoid burnout as much as possible, my lovely. Ooh, Cancer, so sorry. Cancer, sun, moon, rising. Messages for this collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Messages for their highest good. Do you want to go back to school? Well, I think maybe it is that book about healing. Well, not about healing, but expanding your gifts. And it says here, be a spreader of love. You literally have two cards telling you to bring love into the situation. Like, quite literally, this card reads, be a spreader of love. This one says, bring love into the situation. Dude, like, can't make this up. Animals could be really significant if you feel very drawn to your animals. If you have pets, you know, I feel like at this time they could really help like charge you up and like nurture you, because you know, like cats are actually also so awesome. They can help with so many things, but like that's what I'm saying, if you have those pets, just pay more, give them like an extra cuddle, extra hug, and you see how you feel after that. You see just how things start flowing in your life. And I would say here, learn. That's what I'm saying. If you feel drawn to like books or like some form of educational pursuit, do it. Okay, do it, because I think it's also just it's going to bring you more into your power. Yeah, more into your power, so you can do the things that you need to, show up how you need to. All right, moving on to Leo sun, moon, rising. Hold on. Messages for Leo. Hold on, let's shuffle. Right. Messages. Oh, guys, I'm like really shuffling. Messages for Leo. Okay. Sun, moon, rising. That just fell out. What do we have? Ooh, you're also working on your gifts, my lovely Leos. What's going on though? I'm feeling like there's a bit of a block, mental block. Right. Lack of connection. What's happening? Like, you guys need to speak up, my lovely Leos. Express yourself. Again, like with Cancer, you could obviously have Cancer energy. Just check that out, because I mean, just check out the reading. Check out the reading for Cancer, because I think the messages they will resonate with you, my lovely Leos. You guys are also being drawn here to a book, some sort of maybe you're working on something and it needs a specific solution, but that solution that I'm getting is like like you kind of need to read up on it. Maybe you need to do a little bit more research, you know, like, and then like the answers will come. But I also believe because you're working on this whole thing, ask for angelic assistance, ask for God's assistance, y'all. You want to do this show on your own? Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm respectfully not taking those. Hold on. Messages for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Leo collective. Oh, what are you eating? How's it making you feel? I think if you know you're supposed to be eating differently, change your diet. Have fun. It'll all be a way to restore your sort of energy. All be a way to restore your energy here. One more. Hold on, my lovely Leos. Yeah, like I'm sensing like a delay. That's why I'm like in like writing of something. Maybe like you're publishing or you're working on something, and like I'm seeing like, you know, it needs like a specific element. Hold on. Don't stress though. Don't stress. Messages for the Leo collective. Messages for their highest good. Okay. Ooh. Wow, you also got your own card. Interesting. It says don't let pride get in the way. And you're also going through big shifts, big changes, my lovely Leo. It says a time to give rather than take. So I think in the way that you show up here, I'm really sensing in order to be part of a community, you know, you need to share your gifts, share your energy, share your time, share your resources in a way that's obviously like balanced. But that's the only way that communities are in existence. You know, it wouldn't be a community if like one person was just doing everything. That's not a community, babe. That's yeah, no, that's like what's like a pseudo dictatorship. No, you gotta be part of a team, and to be part of a team, for the team to show up for you, you show up for them. It's just like it's a reciprocal energy. And with this, don't let pride get in your way here. I think maybe if you even need assistance with something, maybe you've been trying to figure out something for like, maybe you've been trying to figure out something by yourself, like, okay, how, you know, banging your head against the wall, like, how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do this, you know, and God's like, literally like, dude, just ask. Ask, or share your advice, and you will be so surprised like how assistance comes in ways that you don't even expect, you know. In ways that you don't even expect. And yeah, I'm really sensing that need to ask for divine assistance, like speak to your angels, speak to God, to be able to help you, to be able to, you know, get you back, you know, like thinking clearly, because I'm sensing brain fog even. Hence I'm saying it's like, what are you eating? Because also the food that you eat, my lovely Leos, and that just goes for everyone, definitely impacts how you're feeling, how you know, and that also then impacts how you think, you know, your energy levels, you know. So you need to incorporate more fun here. I'm seeing it says here leisure and sports. So have you been like work, babe, go take a walk, go take a jog, go walk outside in nature, you know, this shit's free. Go outside and restore your energy and eat well so you can be well. And just ask for the assistance that you need, you know. I feel like if you're going through like a personal There's like a personal issue here. It's going to be resolved. It's going to be resolved. Okay, my lovely Leos. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo sun, moon, rising. Messages for the Virgo collective. Wow, okay. My Virgos. Right. There's a bit of an obstacle here that, you know, that you feel like is in your way. I feel like you know what this thing is. And in order for you to, you know, get through it, I'm sensing a need for you to be resourceful. Perhaps it's a like obstacle, like a mental block, or like just like an actual obstacle. Maybe you want to move, because I'm seeing here there's like a journey that's like a little bit delayed in the terms of, I would say, because you need to overcome this lack sort of like mindset, and I guess shift your perspective. I'm gaining a sense of shifting your perspective and really becoming resourceful. Writing is very significant for you guys at this time. Maybe you need to receive the downloads as you're writing. Maybe there's a blockage in whatever it is that you're writing. Maybe in general, like marketing, publishing, that sort of thing. Like there's just a little bit of a block there. Messages for the Virgo collective. Ooh. You guys need to play. Hold on. Oh, that's actually a lot of cards, but okay, let's honor that. There's a need here to play, my lovely Virgos, or to tap into your inner child. There's something that you could revisit from the past. Maybe like an idea, project, whatever, you know, and I guess nurturing that will also sort of help you get over these obstacles. So you have to be resourceful at this time to be able to get over whatever obstacle is in your way. Okay, my lovely Virgo. Let's get moon oracle cards for you. Messages for the Virgo collective, sun, moon, rising. Miss. Okay. It says your commitment is being tested. Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, that's why I think Spirit is like just stretching you to be like, I hate this thing, but it's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, baby? But I think Spirit tests us in the most meaningful and like most impactful, and like it's from a place, I'd say, for our highest good. Right? Cool. Let's see what flew out there. Hey, don't worry. The resources, the money. Hey, it's all coming, baby. It's all coming. It's coming, my angels. So just be resourceful, because in that resourcefulness, you're going to attract more abundance. Use what you have, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm hearing. To achieve your goals, to go back and like rise and do this whole thing. It says keep your space pure and clean. I don't need to tell a Virgo that, but look, if the mind is not really clear, obviously the environment is also going to look hella janky. So if the environment is janky, then the mind's going to act very janky. If the mind is janky, chances are the environment ain't too clean. So cleanliness is next to God, akin to godliness, my lovely Virgos. Y'all know this. Y'all know. So use it as like a sort of like a practice, you know, like a ritual. And I mean that in the best ways, like to just, as you're like, you know, clearing your space or keeping yourself clean, keeping your body clean, you know, I'd say it's all just a way for you to be able to receive the clearer downloads. Okay, messages for the Virgos. Restore the natural world. Yeah, you guys need to go outside. Are you guys like hold on. Hey, you guys also need to dress it. Dress the part, baby. What are you wearing? What are you wearing, my lovely Virgos? And how does it make you feel? Like, how does it make you feel? I believe it. Like, there's a need here for like expressing yourself, but like also making it so simple. Like simple, but like still, how do the things that you're wearing sort of like make you feel? That's a very specific message for someone. Spirit, you're funny spirit. um, yeah, I think you need to also just spend some time very much in nature. You guys know this. You need to ground yourself, restore and recharge your energy, right? And you're gonna receive the downloads on how to be resourceful as you step outside. All right, my lovely Virgos. Moving on to Libra. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go. Messages pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Messages for your highest good. For the Libra collective. Messages for your highest good. Thank you, angels. Okay. Ooh. Libra, your guys are like, hey, we're here. Don't you ever feel like you're alone. There's definitely, I mean, you know, there's a song. Yeah, the voice, I'm not gonna be able, I can't really remember the lyrics, but it's like something about a battlefield. A battlefield. Like a battle, like, anyway, that's, you know, literally, you could be at war with something, maybe with yourself, maybe with others, maybe, you know, yeah, because I'm sensing here a lack of like, maybe, or maybe you were busy discovering your healing sort of like gifts, I'm hearing, for someone, or you were discovering your, or just even working on your own healing. Do you get what I mean? I'm sensing your ancestors and your guides are just also trying to tell you that they're here. They're here. They're very much present, and they want you to connect with them. Like, quite literally. Because if you look at this card over here, it's like seemingly like ghosts. You know? It's like there's like really only two people in the room here, but like in spirit, there's a few people watching over you. You know what I mean? So it's like you're here and you're definitely divinely guided and protected. Okay, my lovely Libras. Messages for your highest good. You've been feeling like a sense of disconnection. Let's say reconnect with your ancestors. Reconnect with, spirit, with God. Right. Music could be significant. Travel, and it's a need for you to focus your thoughts. Okay, pay attention to the music. I don't know which other sign also got that message, but yeah, pay attention to like the music that you're listening to at this time. You guys, I'm boiling, and I should take this off, but I'm gonna take it off. Like, it's boiling here. Like, okay, it's so much better. Music is very significant, so pay attention to the things that you're listening to. If you know when you listen to certain sounds, like it just puts you in a good mood, good vibe. Literally listen to that. I'm feeling like definitely travel is very big on like your agenda, or if you're feeling like you need to just explore a little bit, do so. You can even travel like short distance. You don't have to like literally go across the world, but if you feel called to do that. And I think by doing so, it'll help you broaden like your perspective, and in a way that maybe it's been quite limited, or maybe just there's like a lack of inspiration I'm seeing here. So for you to then bring out whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, is you really need to focus. You cannot be scatterbrained, my lovely Libras. You can't be thinking about this, that, and the third. You literally need to be on point with just focusing on what it is that you want to bring into manifestation, but also leaving room for the magic of the universe, of God, to just surprise you, because you can hold that intention in your mind, in your mind's eye, and allow for it to show up in the best possible way. Always intend for that. Okay, sorry, I had to pause because it's actually getting quite warm in here. I thought it was just the light and my jacket, but I actually need the fresh air. Really need the fresh air. Okay. Libra, did I pull oracle cards for you? I can't remember. If I have, yay. If I didn't and I'm doing it again, even better. Maybe you need those messages. Maybe you also need to take a break, Libra. Jeez. Ooh. As I said, take a break. Spirit is like, no, you need to get moving. Take action. But there is still a time here for healing. So there is still needing to take that action. Balance. Because I think this is really for that whole battlefield energy that I was picking up on. You know, whatever it is that you've been working towards, my lovely Libra, project, whatever, it's really going to, it's like it's paying off. However, in order for you to really then like really manifest this thing in a way that's like super meaningful, I would say it's like allowing yourself to peel back certain layers. And like I'm seeing, like it's really like mental patterns, you know, like I'm sensing like limiting beliefs, you know, needing to really control the mind. But how do we control the mind when, you know, our hearts have been I don't know, like out of balance? Because if the heart is also not like working accordingly, it's hardened, you know, you don't really receive the downloads that you that are conducive. You know, you might not even see the blessings that are in front of you, type shit. So hence why I'm thinking like travel is very significant to help regain perspective. Okay, yeah. Moving. Messages for Libra. Oh no, messages for Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising collective. Messages for the highest state pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Yeah, there's a need for balance. Delays in the, but still gonna achieve what you need to. Your wishes are gonna be fulfilled, my lovely Scorpios, quite literally. Okay? You get what you ask for, you get what you're putting in work for, though. It's also the thing. But there's a need here to really maintain like balance, because it's like in sensing in your past energy, and then that lack of balance is like leading to these like sort of like delays in whatever like project. That it could be project, it could be maybe, for example, take it how it resonates, Scorpio. If you're trying to get pretties, maybe at this time it's not really sensitive message, but maybe you've been trying for a long time, type of thing. However, I think it's because of a lack of balance within like your energy. So I mean, look, your body needs to be in a specific vibration and frequency, and also your mind, you know, for you to be able to work on the things that you need to work on, or to even bring something like a new life into this world. All right, but I'm seeing here, it's definitely in addition to your nest. If you're flying solo, not anymore, baby. Not anymore. You might be literally, could be you working on a new, maybe there's someone joining a team. There could be someone joining like your family. You could be like having a child. Congratulations, Scorpio. But either way though, I'm really sensing really good things for you, and it's really just about maintaining that balance, my lovely Scorpios. Like there's nothing else. Okay. Messages for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Scorpio collective. Messages for the Scorpio collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse. And remember, like, this doesn't have to happen like right now. I feel like this is what's gonna happen in the next 6 months, right? Yeah, just like Libra, it's time to take action, and it's time for healing. Like, quite literally, your hard work is paying off, and a new start is coming. Hence, I'm saying, and literally, it fell underneath this bird's nest where you will be getting an additional member to your life in whatever shape or form. Prioritize healing also, my lovely Scorpios. So that's why I'm sensing also the balance, needing for balance is really also just, it's about healing. Healing what? I don't know, trauma, inner child trauma, all of that. Healing. Maybe it's like an actual physical healing. Maybe you've been ill for some time. Messages for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising. Right. What are you also eating? You guys are just like Leo. Look, you guys need to pay attention to the things that you're eating. And remember how much power and how literally that can like restore like your whole vibration. Pay attention to the things that you're eating. I'm sensing, really just look at this card. It's so beautiful. Bounty. Bountiful. So beautiful. Yeah, share your visions. Share your visions, because I believe that's what's also going to, like, you know, bring these people into like these helpful sort of like energies into your whole space, is by also then grounding yourself, being in your power, in your authority, you know, to lead in the way that is conducive for growth and achieving your goals. Right, moving on to Sagittarius. Oh, and also Scorpio, use your imagination at this time. I think the imagination is going to be very important for you to, you know, bring about your dreams. I think that's significant for someone. Okay, messages for the Scorpio collective. Sagittarius collective, sorry. Messages for the Sagittarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Messages for the Sag collective. What do Saggies need to know? Messages for the highest good, Sagittarius energy. They used AI for that. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. Anyway, oh wow, okay, Sag. If you were watching the Scorpio reading about Scorpio energy, look, same shit. Also, your wishes are being fulfilled, my babe. But there's like a slight delay energy here in whatever it is that you're trying to birth. However, there's a strong need here to connect with your inner child. Yo, play more. Play. What's wrong with you? Hey, fun-loving Saggies, like, no, it can't be bogged down forever. It's gonna get way too stuffy. Then you guys are gonna be super, you know, dogmatic and like, yeah. So look, and like quite a pain in the ass. Sorry, it's a square. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. So connect with your inner child, because this inner child is connected to your intuition, and your intuition is going to help you do what? Help you fulfill your wishes. Like, y'all reading is just point blank simple. Like, we don't need to like rose colored glasses, dissect energies. It's really just so simple, my lovely Saggies. Like, tap into your inner child. Your inner child is literally linked to your intuition. Your intuition will help you achieve the things that you want to bring into manifestation. If you don't do that, if you don't listen to your intuitions, the projects are going to be stalled, and so will the wishes. So get to the inner child. Ooh, inner child healing. Ooh, you guys gotta, I can't say this, but because like YouTube gonna ban me or whatever. But it says here, sexuality, express pure love. So I'm sensing here, obviously, like just a need to remember creative energy is actually located in the sacral energy, and the sacral energy is also obviously linked to things like sex, but not necessarily just that, because your sacral is also part of your, both your sacral and your solar plexus are connected to that pure sort of like energy to create, you know, to like bring things into existence, to make shit real, right? And you're also getting a need for travel. Travel is very significant for you guys at this time. I'm sensing also just the way you express yourselves through clothes. If you guys are feeling called to go back to school for some or other reason, or just to explore maybe like a course or whatever, do it. Maybe it's a course that's sort of like channeled by your intuition. Your inner child is actually leading you to that, because it's like once you know, tap into like your inner child and your intuition, and it's like, oh wait, hold on, how am I going to bring all these things into manifestation? It's like, oh my gosh, there is a course I could take. Oh my gosh, there's a school I can go to. Oh my gosh, there's a place I can go to and go learn, you know. So travel is very significant for you, my beautiful Saggies. I didn't even pull an oracle card for you guys. Hold on. Oracle messages for the Sag Collective. Okay. Oracle messages for the Sag Collective. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius. Ooh, have faith in your dreams. It's going to work out. It says the answers you need are coming. Word. If you're worried about you and your loved ones, your family, for some other reason, honey, don't worry. Everything will be good. I don't know. I think you see how playful I'm being right now. That's exactly what you guys need to do. Because like I feel like right now, like you guys have been like super stuffy in your energy. Stop. Because the dreams, have faith in your dreams. Because like quite literally, look, I cannot make this shit up. Right? Right. 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 Y'all know what you need to do. Answers you need are coming, my babe. Okay? Answers you need are coming. Allow yourself to play more. Trust. You know how children just like, okay, I'm going off a tangent, but like, you know how children are just like so in tune? Like they don't really like, they're just so in tune, dude. Like they just move through the world with like so much trust, you know? And I feel like that's what we all have been able to do as children, but then it gets cut off because like left brain is like, oh no, that doesn't make any sense. Fuck, have you seen the state of the world right now? Have you seen the state of the world in general? Bruh, you need to believe in some kind of magic. Please. Alright, Saggy. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Capricorn Collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Yeah, what's good, what's popping, my lovely Capricornias. I don't know why I'm saying that. Alright, Capricorn. Messages for this Capricorn. Messages for the Capricorn Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Right. Capricorn. Also feeling like a throat chakra blockage, yeah. Why? Why don't you guys need to talk your shit? What's going on? Share your open up. I believe here there's something in your expression that's like lacking, or there's something blocking your true expression, and you're really actually here, so you're like supposed to be sharing your gifts right now, like your talents, like really like, you know, receiving the sort of like yeah, receiving the fruits of your labor type thing. Do you get what I mean? So it says here, it's time to release negativity. And then you guys also got the Virgo energy right here. Time to give rather than take. But this one, I really think that's what's also in the blockage realm. Perhaps maybe I'm seeing like someone drafting something and like deleting it, drafting, deleting, drafting, deleting, writing, deleting, like, you know what I mean, like throwing papers away. It's like going back to the drawing. Ah, fuck, sorry, all that. And it's like, okay, you know what, let's make room for like wonder, because as much as like, we can have the practical plans, you need to add a little bit of, je ne sais quoi in whatever it is that you're doing, because you need, or let me say, you need to balance the je ne sais quoi with quite literally like practical steps. I mean, I don't even have to tell you guys like about practicalities, because I feel like y'all are so aware. It's just like, I feel like y'all need permission. You need someone to tell you like, look, it's okay to be je ne sais quoi. Add the je ne sais quoi, baby. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to appropriate any culture or language, but I just love that saying. But yeah, I think your message is actually quite clear. It's, the negativity could be like the stifling, rigid way of going about your plans, right? Being like, oh man, we really have to go like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, bruh. No, we could literally find something that could help us take us from A to like G, and like in one step, and then, okay, take it how it resonates. But I really do think, by sort of asking for that divine assistance in terms of like, I'd say like a plan that it is that you're trying to write, that's why I'm seeing like this person deleting, writing, deleting, writing, deleting. Ask for that divine intervention, ask for God's assistance. And also, I'd say maybe look at things from a different perspective. Maybe is there somebody that you could ask, who is perhaps doing something akin to what you want to do or whatever. But there's definitely a need here to share and also receive. There's there's a huge energy on giving and receiving, because you, by been putting in your work, whatever, you're receiving the fruits of your labor. But even in the fruits of your labor, I believe there's still a need for you to then share that, so that it can sort of feed back into the things that you're working towards. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I forgot to pull up an oracle card for you guys. Messages for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Be a spreader of love. Also, I think Cancer got this energy like a polar opposite sign. Yeah. So again, there's still that emphasis on giving and receiving, So by being able to do that, you can actually see that teamwork makes the dream work. Like, you don't have to go all at it alone, Yes, it could be your vision, baby. It's your vision. But like, you can have an A-team. And I think that's really what Capricorn is like aiming for at this time, is like a stellar A-team. Right. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go. Messages pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we need to know? Messages for their highest good. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Oh, baby, it's time to go. You guys have been contemplating, been working on the dream board. It's time to go now. It's time to go. You guys know what the vision is. Let's go. Maybe there were delays in some sort of capacity. Whoa, that's way too many. Thank you, though. Hold on. Like the entire card. Like, oh, but it was just one card. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like, whew, and that's actually quite a intense energy. So I feel like even the way that you guys are going to be activated at this time or in this eclipse is like, oof, go, 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 go. Like, you're so clear. I'm seeing also here you using obviously your intuition to bring about the things that you need to. You know, you are also a master of balance at this time, or you are being encouraged to continue to balance, you know, your energies. It's funny because literally this one also says the two of worlds. It says two worlds, sorry. Are you in two worlds at the same time? Are you of the earth? Are you in the world but not of the world? Type thing. My Aquarius is who y'all talking to? You're talking to the aliens? I'm joking. But I'm seeing here, like, I think you've really contemplated on, like, really how to bring what it is that you're doing in the world into balance. Like, maybe you wanted to pursue something, but you also felt called to do something else. You know, I think now you found a very healthy balance between the two. Maybe it was like a passion, maybe it was like something, and not that like that passion can't bring you like finances or like, you know, abundant financial abundance or whatever, but I think you were of the mind that you have to do something else in order to really generate sort of like the resources and everything, whereas, you know, you wanted to also then, so it was like a compromise. It felt like you had to make a compromise, you know, between two things. So now Spirit saying you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can quite literally find a way to bring everything together. Okay? Bring everything together. I'm going to put an oracle card for you. Your intuition is very strong at this time. Really pay attention to the messages that you're getting. Your gut instincts at this time, trust it. If you feel like you should do something, do it. If you feel like you should go somewhere, don't even overthink it. Don't be like, what the F? Nope. So it says here your hard work is paying off. But just like Capricorn, your dreams need a practical plan. So it's like, I think you've been thinking about this. But it's like, hence why I'm saying like now you're seeing that, oh, actually I don't really need to compromise essentially. But like I need to find a way to make all of this work. You know, reconcile all this. And ooh, that fell like, yo, I'm so hidden, bro. Oh my word. Okay, wait, hold on. It's really far. Dude. Oh, you got your own energy. It's beautiful. I love it when signs get their own energy because it's just like, yes, spirit. It's so hot. So yeah, bring love into the situation. I think you know what that means. I really believe like you know what that means because at the bottom of this deck of cards here it says it's time to release negativity. So I'm sensing group dynamics, always group dynamics, and like perhaps you didn't want to work with someone somehow, somewhere, but perhaps it's actually for the highest good, you know. So take that how it resonates. Bring love into the situation. Love is the highest force, dude. Like honestly, ego aside, messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Whoa, that's way too many, y'all. You guys, like, it's why it's so intense. What's going on? You guys just ready to go. You can see that, but relax. Okay. Messages for the scope. Ooh, Aquarius collective. Innovate. You guys see? Also, be a spreader of love. Can't make this shit up. This one literally says bring love into the situation. This one says bring birth. I'm done with y'all. Said set yourself free with wisdom. Simplify your life. You don't have to like do everything. Hey, that's also the thing. I feel like you know, A-type personality is like, oh fuck, I want to do everything myself. No. If you can simplify, find something that can I guess live up to your expectations or exceed them to assist you, because those things exist. Robots, AI to a certain degree. I'm just giving suggestions. I'm not telling you what to do, but it's like really Simplify your life. Simplify your life. If you know something, someone can help you. Don't be prideful. Don't be prideful. Down. Okay? Messages for the Pisces collective. We're done, yo. Pisces collective pertaining to this lunar eclipse in Virgo. Hey, the opposite sign. Let's go. Healing energy. Y'all are on track. Hey, y'all are achieving your goals, baby. Guys are forming a community, honey. Hey. Have you guys been healing? Have you guys been healing from something? Yeah, I see it. I see it very strongly. Yeah. And I also see you guys have been pushing. You guys have been working really hard, hey? And whatever it is that we're working hard towards, I feel like really you're going to start to see like the, again, like with Capricorn, the fruits of your labor. And those fruits are actually helping you guys overcome an obstacle that you were probably dealing with. And I believe a sense of community is also really helping you heal. And also like helping you ascend or sort of like reach the goals that you need to. Reach the goals that you've been striving towards, sorry. Hold on. Messages for the Pisces collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Y'all are on track though. Hey, cannot make this shit up. You're very close to achieving your goal. Cannot make it up. Look at this guy on the mountain. Look at this guy on the mountain. Okay, my daughter drew a sun there, or a smiley face in the sign. You're very close to achieving your goal, my lovely Pisces. See what else do we need to know for the Pisces pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll grab that. Right. Emotions are still running high, shame. Like, I know it's been a lot. I know it's been intense. It says here, have faith in your dreams. Yo, my hands are shaking. And it's, why am I shaking? It says here, your commitment is being tested. So, I feel like this is like the last final push for you guys, you know? But whatever it is, please explore, like Pisces, I'm done with you guys. Explore your creativity. It literally says here, expand your soul energy. Y'all know. I'm not even gonna like get too much into that. What else? Messages for the Pisces collective pertaining to the lunar eclipse. Thank you. Focus your thoughts. Ooh, the law. Law could be law could be significant at this time in whatever shape or form. I feel like it's just really just calling to be on your P's and Q's about the things that you're doing. You know, the things that you want to bring into manifestation. Maybe you're working on something and obviously there's like a legality thing that you might need to work through. You'll be able to do so. I think once you share your visions, I believe also this community is definitely also very instrumental in that. Yeah, it says here, act with common sense and responsibility, my lovely Pisces. So have faith in your dreams. I believe this dream has a very big legal aspect to it that you will need to work through, and please ask Spirit to guide you, because, and obviously tapping into your creativity, you'll find ways to both, you know, like kind of balance spirituality and practicality in whatever it is that you're bringing into fruition. I love you, my lovely Pisces, my lovely collective. Those have been the messages and for this lunar eclipse. So please just remember, the lunar eclipse energies are really building for like the next 6 months. It's going to be working with us for the next 6 months, okay? So, and Pisces, a new moon in your sign is coming up on the 18th. So, y'all really need to be paying the F. You need to be paying the... Oh. Just pay attention. Thank you. I wanted to say you guys need to be paying the whatever. It's not coming, but pay attention is what I'm saying, my lovely Pisces. Yeah, guys, it's a beautiful time. It's really a beautiful time, and we can get through this, and we will get through this. This Virgo lunar eclipse really is just here to purify and get rid of what is not necessary. Okay, if it's not necessary, if it's not efficient, it's got to go, man. It's gotta go. So yeah, look, we're done. Thank you. Peace out, A-Town. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. If the messages are resonating, look, share that. Love.